Shawn McLaren.
Give it up for Ryan Oldham, Dave Martin, of course, and Michael Eamon. Those guys were awesome. Thank you for being much funnier than I will. You can tell when I bring a sheet of paper up on the stage, right? You're like, oh, this guy's gonna fucking suck. I'll just put that down. Not a big deal. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. Very, very good. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Shawn McLaren. I work for a radio station. If you like me, I work for Kicks 91.7. If you don't like me, I work for Hot 93.5, and my name's G-Rant. I remember meeting that guy one time, and I went up to him and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm Shawn. He's like, yeah, I'm G-Rant. I'm like, oh, you mean Grant? I just thought the kid had a stutter. I wasn't too sure. And then he's like, no, it's G-Rant. I'm like, okay, douchebag. My name's Shawn. Oh, man. You guys ever been, okay, guys, raise your hand on this one. If you have, if you haven't, don't worry about it. Okay, you're already raising your hand. I like your enthusiasm, sir. Thank you. But guys, raise your hand on this one. Has anybody ever called you a cocksucker before? Yeah, see, I've been called a cocksucker before too, you know? And I thought about it because I had a buddy once who just, like, went off. He was so fucking pissed about it. He was so angry. He's like, that guy just called me a cocksucker. Does it look like I suck cock? Does it look like this goes in my mouth and I'm like, all fancy smancy, and he started going off on the gay thing, and I'm like, relax, man, just stop. It's not a big deal. Because I thought to him, I'm like, you know, you appreciate when your lady sucks your dick, right? And you probably call her a cocksucker too. And it's a good thing. And it made me think, like, well, what happens if, you know, someone calls a gay guy a pussy licker? Does he start losing his shit too? Does he start like, seriously, did you see that guy? He called me a pussy licker. Do I look like I go like this? I just licked the mic, that's gross. Tastes like failed comedy. I don't know. Speaking of gay things, you guys in the UFC?